Art is a space that allows myself to be totally honest to myself, to be true to my own, and to be fearless, to face something. You may not be able to face it, but you can take as long as you want and as much as you need. With the power of arts and with this freedom that you can express yourself and record anything that happens inside myself.
Hi, I'm Sammi, and I'm currently a London-based Hong Kong artist. My works are related to human relationship or human connection with your surroundings and connection with nature, with reference to language and especially poetry in ancient Greek from Sappho. My paintings and art practice are more based on the connection in this reality and more about your inner self and how I project myself through the language in paint. There is a lot of elements in the reality or things that happen around me that interest me or trigger my emotions that makes me feel memorable, especially when I come across with some kind of vulnerability that I see in objects or in different kind of events, or sometimes happen in nature beings, happen in different kind of relationship within people or people with the society, people with the environment, because there is a lot of contradicting points happening all around us, like when I'm projecting myself in the language of paints, and I feel that kind of like bittersweetness in between.
So my style of work, Bittersweet, is referenced with the fragments from Sappho, which is, this version is translated by Carson, in which in between her works or the fragments or the remaining works until now, which inspire me a lot, but more than the language or the words, she is trying to translate her emotion or her thoughts or perspective of love, which the language could carry is more than that. So these two words has given me a sense of not only bittersweetness, but also the feelings of pleasure and pain.
And at the same time, I usually put on my headphone and listen to music or any kind of sound, because sometimes it's not only music, but also some kind of sound from nature or sound from with different vibration, which I think there is a
very interesting connection of myself, or like activating myself to be so immersed in that kind of stage.